Well, thank you so much for tuning in to the Women's Day edition of Morning Live. Now, women in law were recently celebrated at the WOZA Awards in Johannesburg. And these awards ceremonies, they are there to honor women in the law fraternity from across the country for their contribution in the different spheres of the industry.
So the WOZA Awards are the first of its kind in Africa and coincides with Women's Month. Morning Live producer Vania attended the awards, and this is the story that she brought back.
The law fraternity in South Africa is still dominated by men. This led to the inception of the WOZA Awards to celebrate exceptional women with leadership qualities in law. This award ceremony was recently held in Sandton, Johannesburg, and is the first of its kind on the continent. Organizers say that they wish to take the WOZA Awards to other BRICS and SADC countries in the near future. Rihanna Parker, the founder of the WOZA Awards, say women need more recognition in the law fraternity.
There was a law summit last year in August in Women's Month, and I looked around the room and there were no women. Well, there weren't no women. There were 2 women out of 100, so far as I'm concerned, that's no women. And I thought I needed to change that landscape, and I needed to do something where I could raise a platform where women could be recognized. And I thought, let us start from base one. Let us create an awards program for women, because there is none. And I created this awards program, and I have a co-director with me, Asha Singania, and we're creating this platform where we will showcase women's talents across various legal sectors.
Parker added that young women entering the law fraternity need guidance.
We realized that there's a gap between university education and real life. Nobody teaches you at university how to be an effective leader. No. Nobody teaches you how to handle sexual harassment in the workplace. Nobody teaches you how to manage staff. So we are going to, that is our aim, and that is the hard work and the part that really excites me.
According to Parker, she has liaised with other countries in the SADC region to expand the WOZA Awards.
We've already spoken to the SADC region. SADC Lawyers Association is already on board, and they will be having their AGM in a few days' time, where they will be announcing that we're doing this partnership for WOZA SADC region. From here, the next stepping stone in 2 years' time would be the BRICS countries, because they are entering into trade relationships with South Africa. And where are our women lawyers?
Anti-apartheid stalwart and the deputy chairperson of the South African Human Rights Commission, Advocate Priscilla Yana, was awarded with the Director's Lifetime Achievement Award. The stalwart says women in law are still not on an equal playing field compared to their male counterparts.
I think, yes, it still is a male-dominated sphere, but I do think women have made an inroad into it, and I do think that women have made their mark and show that women can do as well as men, or even better in many areas.
Yana says although women are now playing a bigger role in the practice of law since the days that she was a practicing attorney, women in general still remain oppressed.
When you look at it, I don't think there has been much change. Women are still oppressed. They're still the lowest rung of poverty in the country. In South Africa, for example, black women are the lowest rung of the poverty level. So I don't think in that respect the quality of life has really changed.
Some women in law say that awards of this nature is long overdue.
I think it's about time that women in law get celebrated, because very often their role is very much understated and the playing field is not exactly even and level. So therefore it's a tremendous achievement for the organizers and for women in general in this country, especially those in law.
This young graduate won the Student Changemaker Award.
I think for me, above anything else, it really reaffirms that the kind of work that I've been doing and the kind of work that I want to get into, which is human rights law, is something valuable, and it's something that the law profession in itself, it values so much, because a lot of the times we only know of corporate lawyers who are doing labor law, corporate stuff. We hardly even hear about lawyers who are doing the very important work of helping those who cannot afford to have themselves represented in the courts of law, or those who are marginalized and disadvantaged.
Nkamisa says the WOZA Awards give young women entering the law fraternity hope and motivates them.
Platforms such as WOZA really give and reaffirm women that the kind of work they're doing is as important as our male counterparts.
Kapesh Singh, a professional association specialist from the PPS, says that these awards are a great initiative to showcase the talent in law, as women traditionally take a back seat in this industry.
Showcasing the talent would be critical in terms of getting past and getting over these stumbling blocks for women in law, where a career in law means that you can be in the front line and not necessarily have to sit at the back and let the male counterparts run the show.
It is evident from this award ceremony that South Africa has a high caliber of women in the law fraternity. Vania, SABC News in Johannesburg.